morning, YouTube. How are you today? Welcome to the Appalachian Trail in New Jersey. We are parked at Millbrook Road, and we're going to be doing a loop hike today. We're going to be checking out a fire tower called Catfish Pond Fire Tower, and also Catfish Pond, which is a glacial lake. So this should be an exciting hike. I've never been in this part of the AT in New Jersey. It's supposed to be very nice with some good views. And let's stop talking and let's hit that trail. Let's see what we see. Gator out. The trail in this section here is an old fire road. It's very wide open and very level and easy hiking so far, and surrounded by nice rhododendron and mountain laurel and ferns and all the things you would expect. Approaching the very top of the fire tower, and it is really narrow up here. It is really sketchy. You can see there's the top, but what a view. 360 all the way around. Where all that thick fog is the Delaware River. It's caked in that fog. Once you're up here for a little while, you start getting used to the feel of it. It doesn't sway or anything like that. You just got to get your feet underneath you. A beautiful sight. All right, well, there you have it, guys. That was the Catfish Fire Tower. That is an active New Jersey fire tower that is in service. It has a fire watchman who sits in the top of there for most of the year. Now here's a nice viewpoint here. I like this open field, these red cedar trees and this grassy area. And the sun's trying to make its way out, but this is a cool spot. I love the fact that we're walking along the top of the ridge, but there's hardly any up and down. The trail is rocky, but if you take your time, it's no big deal, and you have near continuous views out to the east. of course you have little campsites like these scattered all along the trail. And you can just park at one of those trailheads like where I parked my car today. And you can walk in here and spend the night, watch the sunset, watch the sunrise, make a little campfire, have a nice evening. Wow, just another gorgeous view. Some kind of marker here. This must represent the red Rattlesnake Trail. So the AT is now taking us right along this rock ledge with this gorgeous lookout into New Jersey. And there's a nice drop off here. And there's some type of pond or lake down in that direction. Wow, this is nice. I like this spot. Good stuff. It's an awesome trail. Really awesome section of trail. I love this. Very impressed with this section of the AT. I'm really enjoying this spot, and I've heard and I've read a few different times now that many people have said they enjoy the Appalachian Trail in New Jersey much more than in Pennsylvania, and this is my first taste of it here, but I gotta say I'm very impressed. I'm enjoying it. I'm liking it a lot. Beautiful view here from the section where the AT connects with the Rattlesnake Trail. And we'll keep our eye out for any rattlesnakes. You can see all the beautiful goldenrod in this section growing at the top of the mountain. Very lovely. We're pulling off of the ridge now. We're heading into a valley. So I believe we're going to be coming to a road crossing or to where this Appalachian Mountain Club Mohican campground is, which I'm curious to see what that's all about. All right, so we're now walking down this Mohican road, and this Appalachian Mountain Club Mohican is like a campground. I guess Appalachian Mountain Club helps support the Appalachian Trail, but there's a lot of cars here, a lot of people. Catfish Pond is to our left, but you can just barely make it out through the trees. I'm going to try to find a place to get a good view of it and show it to you. This Catfish Pond is a naturally occurring lake. It's not man-made, unlike most lakes in the eastern part of the country. It is called a glacial lake. I'm not to check up on this, but I think it is possibly a remnant from the last glacial age. Okay, now leaving Camp Mohican, and we are on the Rattlesnake Trail, and it starts off with a boardwalk. This is why they call it the Rattlesnake Trail. Just when you start to get comfortable and start dozing off on a trail, you run into one of those guys, and it's a reminder that you gotta be alert. And that's another reason why I always try to carry the stick, especially when I'm going into real woods, because you can kind of poke and prod in front of you. And the rattler, he doesn't want to bite you, he doesn't want to strike you, he's more afraid of you than you are of him. That's why he rattles when he senses your presence. But he will strike if provoked. Well, I'll tell you one thing. This Rattlesnake Trail, A, it lives up to its name, and B, what you see is what you get. It's like this for about 2 miles. It's just like a narrow tunnel you're walking through. It doesn't change much. Off to my left. All right, well, we made it. We're at a campsite about 5 minutes from where the car is parked. It's about 12:30, so we've been hiking for 5.5 hours. And this was a good one today. A little more mileage than I thought. I think we did about, I'm gonna say 7 miles, and I'm gonna call this one the Cat Rat Loop, starting at Millbrook Rd, and we hiked to the fire tower. That was about 1 3/4 miles. Then we followed along the ridge line to the Mohican Club, which was an interesting little campground where we saw Catfish Pond, and then returned via the aptly named Rattlesnake Trail, where we encountered the rattlesnake. So all in all, we completed the loop, Cat Rat Loop, here in New Jersey. Beautiful fire tower, gorgeous lake, wonderful views, lots of different critters, and got plenty of exercise too. So it was a good time. Thanks for coming along on another adventure, and until the next time, I'll see you on the trail. Gator out.